Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys all about specialist weapons here in Call of Duty. So, tell me down below in the comment section, what are your thoughts on them? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Do you think they should stay, or should they go? Or are you like in between? You don't really care about them, you don't really mind them being in Call of Duty? So, that's going to be today's topic, and I bring you all this video just because I'm curious to know, like, are they going to be coming back in the next Call of Duty? Like, I personally think yes, they're going to be returning in the next COD, just because if you've seen the trend of what happened with the futuristic setting, it first started off with Advanced Warfare, and then moved on to Black Ops 3, and now Infinite Warfare, and as well, Advanced Warfare started off the trend of the futuristic advanced, movement, the boost jumping. After AW, it was Black Ops 3 with another movement system, and then same with Infinite Warfare, and same could be said about these supply drops. Advanced Warfare started the trend of supply drops. They're here in Call of Duty. They're now, they're gonna stay. They're not gonna go. And now Black Ops 3 Treyarch has started a trend with specialist weapons, specialist type characters. So Infinite Warfare now has them, and the question is, will Sledgehammer Games with COD 2017, will they incorporate specialist type characters or these power weapons in the next COD? It just only makes sense, dude. Just looking back at the past Call of Duty games, like usually with new innovations that COD brings to the table, they're here to stay. They're really not here to go. So one would assume with the recent trend that I just told you guys, they're here to stay. So since they're here to stay, what could they do better about them? If they do come back, I think Sledgehammer Games should take a page from the Treyarch's book, because they got these specialist characters right, because they only have one ability and one weapon to choose from, and that is all. But with Infinite Warfare, there's like 3 different payloads, 3 different traits that you gotta choose from, which does kind of randomize the gameplay, just because you won't know what that rig has until you get killed. Because with Black Ops 3, for example, with Reaper, since Reaper only has 2 special things, one weapon and one ability, when you get killed by Reaper, you're gonna know, oh, Reaper either has the Scythe chosen or Psychosis, or when the game is starting up and the map's loading in, you see what specialist character everyone has chosen and what weapon or ability they have as well. And that's definitely something that will remind you, oh, there's a Reaper with a Scythe, there's Nomad with a Rejack and whatever, both IW. When the match loads up in the loading screen, you only see the rig name, Warfighter, FTL. You only see Synaptic and all that stuff. You don't know what you don't know what things they exactly have until the kill cam. It's just so much things to take in my opinion, and it's just not that simple like how Black Ops 3 had it. So that's why I'd rather have Treyarch style of specialist characters, and I think they did a great job on them, because for one, they had a pretty cool backstory. Like each character had their own personality, and it was pretty sick, just listening to the specialist characters talk to each other, and just developing their I guess hatred or just their opinions on other characters too. It was honestly pretty funny just hearing them talk when the match was loading down, the countdown timer from 10 to 0. It was pretty funny hearing some quotes, from Prophet, from Reaper, even from just every character, man. It was super fun. And just the question is, do I want them here in Call of Duty? Should they stay or should they go? And personally speaking, I think they should go. At first, honestly, I didn't mind them at all. I loved them because it was so fun at times. Getting quad feeds with the Annihilator, getting quad feeds with the Purifier, Scythe, the Claw, the Eraser, the Equalizers. That's all fun. You can't deny that, right? Just decimating an entire team, just seeing the whole entire team in the kill feed from your Purifier. That's just so much fun, right, at times. But honestly, when you really think about it, it just ruins the consistency and the flow of the actual gameplay itself, in my opinion. Even though you don't get your power weapon or ability right away in the game, and you have to somewhat work towards it, it takes I guess 3 or more minutes to get your single power weapon or ability. Still though, it just makes the gameplay more random. It's already random and just fast-paced as is, I don't think there needs to be more stuff in Call of Duty that makes it just more fast-paced, because COD is a very fast-paced game, and I don't think there needs to be more things that make it even more random. Because say you're coming around a corner and you run into an enemy, but he has the claw out and you didn't even know it, he's gonna immediately insta-melt you because it was so unexpected, and because the claw is so ridiculously good. And also so back with Black Ops 3, getting gravity spiked was so annoying, or just rather getting panic spiked was really random too, and it's just pretty much an instant death, and it was just so unexpected, you know. And that's the thing as well, the fact that these power weapons are so much better than your actual gun, to the point where you can't do nothing about it. It's just a free kill given right to you because of how good they are. And yes, there are some counters to a lot of these special abilities and weapons, but like I said, that's just one more thing that makes the game more random, and that's just like one more thing to worry about. So that's just why, like, another reason why I think they shouldn't be here in the game, because it just ruins the flow of the gameplay, in my opinion. The one thing that I see often is enemies going double negative or just negative and not contributing to the team, not like playing the objective. If it's like an objective based game mode, they still get their power weapon, you know. And even though it will charge slower for them since they're not doing as well, and say if you're doing good, you're gonna get yours faster, right? But if they're going double negative, not capturing flags, or playing the objective, they're gonna get it slower. But just still, that's something that they're gonna be rewarded with when they're still going like double negative and they're not helping the team at all whatsoever. They're just given basically a free kill, or even a free feed if they're lucky and get that, quad feed or whatever on your team and such. So that does kind of bother me, seeing people that are double negative and not helping out the team, just giving out free basically some really good power weapons and abilities that you really can't do nothing about most of the time. I'd rather have these special abilities and power weapons as kill streaks. If you look back at Black Ops 2, the War Machine and the Death Machine were actually kill streaks. In Black Ops 3, they returned into specialist weapons. Battery has the War Machine, and Reaper has the Scythe, which is the same thing as a Death Machine. And I honestly think they're better off as kill streaks, in my opinion, because just imagine, to get the Claw, you got to get 12 kills in a row without dying, and you don't lose it after death. Like, that's fair because you have to earn your way up there, and it's not charging over time and given right to you at all whatsoever after like a certain amount of time. And same can be said with the Purifier. You get it after like 12 or 13 kills in a row without dying, and it doesn't reset after death. And that would be really crazy as like a kill streak because of how good the Purifier is. And if it gets to the point where most of these power weapons are really good, like the Claw, the Equalizers, like most of those are really good and they pretty much outperform anything. Like, if it gets to the point where those are performing well or just as good as the actual kill streaks in the game, then that's, in my opinion, crossing the line. Because with those power weapons, like I said with the Purifier, that just charges up over time. Of course, it does charge up faster if you capture the objective or just get kills, but you don't really have to do anything at all to get that Purifier. And with that Purifier, you can pretty much kill the entire team twice. Even if it's on like Nuketown or just in general, you can kill the entire team twice if you use it very effectively. And with the actual kill streaks in the game, say the Mothership and the Rabs, those are high tier kill streaks that you actually have to work towards, and that's not like given right to you at all. So I hope you guys don't understand my point about that. I just don't think it's really that fair in the grand scheme of things, because most of the time these payloads or just these power weapons or abilities mess up the actual gameplay itself. It just randomizes the gameplay, and the fact that these power weapons could get you like so many kills if you use it effectively, it just crosses the line in my opinion. So hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope you guys all like understood my points and you got my perspective and point of view about these specialists and the power weapons. But tell me your thoughts about the power weapons and specialist characters here in Call of Duty. Do you think they should stay? Do you think they should go? I'd like to hear down below in the comment section your opinions on the matter. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Pleasure long.
Charlie.
Left the
Hostile dart inbound.
He's still able to